welcome to the next short series on SAP FSM. So today we are going to discuss about the master data part. Now guys, again I think master data is one of the most important base, okay, for the transactions to happen. So now let's say in case if we just talk about a service call, okay, so service call cannot happen without your business partner or a contact or might be your equipment or an item as such, okay, because you need that kind of information to actually execute that transaction. So master data plays a very critical role in SAP FSM also. Okay. And for sure, there are some important master data objects we have in it, like your business partners, contact, equipments, people, item, contracts, tool, skills. And trust me, there are so many more objects than that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna first take you to the documentation just to show you what are the different objects which are available. Then after that, what we can do is maybe we can just look into actually the system, how the screen and the look and feel of UI screen as such. Okay, and I'm sure it will be more very different than the traditional ERP screens you see it. So now let me just quickly go into the system. Might be I can just first talk about this master data part. So again, as I've talked about the master data, there are different objects which are available. So in my slide, I've just tried to capture the important one. But apart from it, you have like payment term, payment type, price list, shipping type, project phases. I hope you remember that we have discussed about project in planning and the dispatching module also. Then you have tools, teams, people, skills, assignment, and everything. So again, this comprise of the most important data object in your SAP FSM. Now, there are so many different functionality. Again, when you just talk about extensions, might be that can be UI screen configuration. Then we have the concept of a loader and export. Again, that we are going to discuss in our course part. Now, important thing is how does the screen look like? Because again, I think from a screen perspective, it's important that how the objects are being shown in the system. Now, let me again go to this first central page because again, I think I try to just take this as a URL and then from here only I just navigate to the different modules. You can just quickly click on the master data part, or maybe what you can do is you can just click from here in this view. You can click on the master data part. So now here, this is how my master data look like. Okay. So now here we have different tabs which are available like your business partner, contacts, service contracts, equipment, tool, teams, item, people, skills, crew. I'll just tell you one interesting thing here. I think the functionality of crew is a very real time. I mean like it's very recently this functionality has been added of a crew. Okay, where might be now let's say in case if I'm just talking about a big machinery. Okay, so which actually need 5 or 6 people, a team to actually operate it or to fix it. In that particular case, a crew helps. Similarly, I think they have this kind of a Fiori persona here. Okay, so where you can just might be collapse it or you can expand it here. Now the options you see here, I think it all depends on what kind of you need to work with. Now let's say in case if I go to any kind of skills. Okay, so I'm sure I think skill is one of the most common things. So now here you see we have 29 entries. If you want to create a new skill, might you can just click on the skill part here and you can actually define it your skill. Then that's the second part, how do you assign it to the people and what you do the next steps. But still I think you can have your own query also. Okay, now let's say might be in case if you filter it out based on certain parameter, you can save the query also, and might be you can reuse the same query. So this is how your overall your screen look like. Again, your overall master data options. That's in your object work list. When I say the work list in the sense, not work list, it means that all the records and then some kind of information about that particular skill on the right side here as such. Okay. So this is one of your master data. Now let's say if I just go on to the equipment part, I think that's the most important one. Okay, so here you have a lot of information which is available, like might be the general information. In case if it's replicated, then definitely with the serial number we'll be able to relate it out. Okay, then you have might be the location, attachment, what are the skills, what are the unresolved service call. Okay, so again, this being the important piece here. Again, apart from it, I think you have a lot of information which you can actually store it here in this particular page. I think sometime people ask me this question that Sam, uh, can we add our own some custom fields or if we require a section? So guys, again, you can do that particular part for sure, but again, don't have that kind of as a thumb rule that if you can do it one screen, then you'll be able to do it in every screen. No, I think in cloud there is always a concept that try to extend might be in case if you want to extend it, not every place are open for the extension. Okay, so there are specific places where you will be able to do the extension bit here. Again, the search is also very powerful because here you will be able to search with the different parameters. So yes, these are the options which are available from the master data perspective. And again, I think if in case if you don't see any option here, there can be a chance that that role is not assigned onto my user. Okay, might be in case if we go, if you're looking for a specific thing, might be we can just go and assign that particular role or profile, and then I think that particular option should be shown here in the master data option. So again, guys, again, this is a high-level, quick video on master data. I'm sure I think you will have a lot of questions from integration perspective, load perspective, or might be in case if you have any kind of install base or install point, how both are linked. Okay, so people can have a multiple question in case if you have some serious question or you are looking forward to join this course. Please feel free to reach out to us. Okay, on these details. Okay. So here's the number, here's the email ID. If you have any question, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.